All right, guys, the box squat. A couple great things about the box squat and then points of performance. Why box squat? Well, for one, we can take advantage of that box, providing extra stability in the bottom of that squat. Spending some more time there with an added stability is a great thing for a lot of us. The other great benefit we're gonna get is by stopping our momentum, we're gonna eliminate some of that stretch, reflex, and we're gonna make it to where we're recruiting more of our higher threshold muscle fibers, right? More of those fast twitch motor unit recruitment as a result of not having momentum and having to start from a dead stop. So a lot of benefits. Don't often have to use as much weight with the box squat to get as good or greater stimulus. Execution-wise, I like to straddle a box, and finding the right height is something that will be important. It's not going to be the same for everyone. 90 degrees is a good ballpark, and then adjust up and down from there as your mobility allows and it improves. For me personally, I had to box squat relatively high when I first started doing them, and over time my mobility improved and I was able to squat deeper and deeper. The key thing to recognize though is in this box squat, the way I like to coach it, we're intentionally emphasizing the posterior, right? The glutes and hams more than the quads in this setup. So for that, I like to potentially go a little wider than you normally would squat if your hips tolerate it and it feels good. And then I like to really just focus on pushing my butt back, right? As I squat down, staying neutral here and flat-footed, I'm sending my butt back the whole time. When I get to the point where my butt won't go back any further, I've probably hit my depth, right? If I was to go a little too low here or set myself up with a little too ambitious of a depth in mind, you'll notice I'll go down, butt's able to go back, back, back. I'll get to that point, and now as the butt goes down, it starts to come forward, right? And I'm changing my torso angle and I'm loading things differently. So that's a little too low. So getting the box height right is key. Now a rep or two for visual. The other big one, guys, here is I don't want to relax in the bottom, right? As I go down, I'm bracing, I'm staying tight, I'm active, and I am indeed on the box, but I'm not relaxed, right? I'm not sitting down here and taking a chill. I'm staying in that same position in my active range of motion, and then when I'm ready to come up, I come up. Other big one to watch out for, and last thing we'll mention, is knees in the change of direction, right? Meaning as I go down, and I get to that point, take notice of where your knees are. They should not move backwards as you start to come up, right? Meaning they stay there, I'm good. Example of what I wouldn't want would be this. See how the butt comes up and back and the knees go back? Keep the knees where they are, straight up.